Wake up. So welcome team, all right, Virgo, it is our medicine man, medicine woman, full stop. So we are convening the Mac Ouija, so as is our custom, I have this coyote hair, some ritual repetition is useful, full stop. Oh, coyote hair, we remember what we are doing here. We are preparing, we are being ready for being agents of compassionate trickster, agents of cool response in a hot reactive world, full stop. So we are convening the Mac Ouija because Virgo is the ruler of all ritual magic, full stop. And we have some umpepo just to open up the avenues between the visible and the invisible, full stop. Because we go to the root of everything, I was just reconnecting because this is a confluencing of all allies, of all the confluencing of the micro and the macro, and I find that I'm getting back into thinking about someone and they arrive, full stop. So, someone who's an ally, who's a forensic psychiatrist, multiple Scorpio, 12th house, full stop. So she's a culture doctor, full stop, and her job is to maintain kinship with even the perpetrator of terrible crimes, full stop. That it's all a dream, that pressure comes down on the collective, and erupts through the thinnest of membranes, full stop. And it reminds us that this beautiful language of astrology reminds us of our interior lives connected to the whole, full stop. The micro of our identities tapped into the whole macro, large Pisces, vast thing, and we are just separated by the thinnest of this permeable membranes, full stop. New paragraph. So my friend, the forensic psychiatrist, the culture doctor, when pressure comes down, it erupts through the thinnest of membranes, psychic, psychotic, they are so close, full stop. So we were analysing, what is the root of this whole issue, the diagnostic, Virgo, diagnostic, full stop. And she said it's all about soul care, the care of soul, full stop. And I thought, that's a pretty good response, full stop. And so in honouring the question, what exactly are we doing here, question mark, so we're in the realm of Virgo, we're getting ready, full stop. So part of the Virgo dynamic, full stop, all signs of the zodiac, which are somewhere in all of us, have their virtues and their demons, full stop. And we earn the virtues, by dancing with the demons, full stop. So Virgo, perfectionist, great, full stop. Demon, perfectionist, because the Virgo part of all of us can say, not quite ready, full stop. So, my moon is in Virgo, and when I'm about to go on stage and someone says, so are you ready? And I'm like, no, never ask me that, full stop. But the most radical that the Virgo part of any of us could say would be, I'm ready, full stop. I'm ready enough, full stop. Because we say to the Virgo part of ourselves that Virgo winging it is better than the person with multiple doctorates, full stop. We don't need to be perfect before we can go on, or whatever the version is, full stop. Sometimes going on is the way towards perfection, full stop, new paragraph. So it's also the way towards the mystery, Virgo specificity, opposite, Pisces, and my friend said he'd transcended the fear of death, and I said, really, even on a bumpy plane, question mark? And what about what all the things you want to do, and he said, I think I want to be a good writer, but we're never going to know what we're going to be until we die, maybe I think I'm going to be a great writer, but really I'm meant to be a great friend, full stop. So that's all part of the mysteries, full stop, new paragraph. And I just finished reading Philip Pullman's The Book of Dust, and I think could have had a little bit more magic, full stop. But there were powers that the young wizard, the initiate, which is really what Virgo's about, does discover he has certain powers, full stop. And it's just a simple thing, but he found he was able to stop thinking things he didn't want to think about, full stop. So, very simple, but just even putting this on the altar of desirable mystery, to stop the old neurological pathways and create new ones, full stop. But getting ready, comma, we are all an adorably befoibled team of great, graceful superheroes stumbling into the future, comma, but as agents of cool response in a hot, comma, reactive world, full stop. And part of why it's great for us backstage to be visualizing and training and practicing, comma, there's a wonderful example, comma, a friend of mine, Corey, a substitute teacher in Oakland, as well as doing a lot of radio, full stop, and it was a rough and rowdy class that he had, comma. So he was taking names, and there was a guy in the back of the class who wouldn't give his name, full stop. And Corey said, comma, I'm sorry, man, comma, but if you don't give me your name, you can't be in this class, comma. And the guy pulled out a gun, full stop. And everyone hit the floor, comma. And Corey, comma, because he'd practiced this in a sense, said, colon, hey man, comma, I'm flattered, full stop. I'm flattered you want to be in the class that much, full stop. And the guy cracked up, comma, put his gun away, comma, and they became friends, and he became Corey's bodyguard, full stop. So put that in your magic backpack, comma, as a little token, comma, a magic reminder, full stop. Hey man, comma, I'm flattered, comma. The unpredictable response liberates everyone, comma. So that's something to put in our pipe and smoke, comma, something to put in our magic backpacks, comma. That really crucial thing, colon, the unexpected response, full stop. And it's just a small thing. New paragraph. So Virgo is called the ruler of ritual magic because it's the micro connected to the macro, comma, and we all know how to do this, comma, in a sense, comma, it's in us, full stop. It's endogenous, full stop. So in a sense, it's also like learning Middle Eastern dance, comma, we do the focus, comma, but then we know how to do it. We take away the constraint, full stop. It's like the wonderful woman giving the TED talk on why we laugh, comma, and somebody asked her, well, why when people smoke weed do they get all giggly, question mark. And she said, comma, it's not that the weed or marijuana makes people laugh, comma, it's that as a species we are intrinsically laughing, comma. We are intrinsically laughing people, comma, and it just removes the constraints, full stop. I love that thing. New paragraph. So, comma, ritual magic, comma, is simply anything physical that we do that we imbue with dedicated symbolism, full stop. And the idea of ritual magic, comma, not superstition, comma, because we're liberating everything, comma, is just telling ourselves that we're really lining up, comma, correspondences, full stop. So the Virgo realm guides us to this, and it might be, colon, by the placing of these yellow flowers on this table, comma, may it be that convivial discourse, comma, an atmosphere of convivial discourse fills this room, full stop. May the offering of chocolate, comma, may this happen, full stop. So, comma, ritual magic component, comma, the setting of altars, full stop. So, comma, it's ritual magic, comma, or obsessive compulsive disorder. Because there's the demon, because obsessive compulsive disorder is like this neurotic, comma, if I don't make that traffic light, comma, it's all going to go wrong, full stop. So we're liberating ourselves from all of that, comma, into Pluto's cauldron, full stop. So, comma, the Virgo part of all of us feels great when it feels that it is an agent of the beautiful order that suffuses creation, full stop. Virgo as a keeper of detailed knowledge, saying how wonderful, comma, and being an agent of that, full stop. And Virgo feels neurotic when it feels that the only order that exists is the order that it creates, comma. It can be overwhelmed by the ADD-ness of it all, colon, must buy 3 tomatoes and save world, comma, no, it's too much, full stop. And that's why also the Virgo adorable homily, comma, the kind of thing we might see embroidered on pillows, colon, inch by inch, comma, life's a cinch, full stop. Yard by yard, comma, life is hard, full stop. New paragraph. It's very darling, comma, it's very Virgo, comma, and it's also something that I employ because it's so useful, but it really belongs to Virgo.